Okay, this is a very simple device, honestly. It's OPPO's first ever tablet and it is aimed towards the entry-level segment with a price and performance to match as well. There's really not much to highlight here when it comes to the OPPO Pad Air, so let's begin. Okay, we'll start off with the design, and I think this is rather interesting. For whatever reason, the back piece here has technically two separated parts. So one here is the matte finish, and then above here is the textured part, which looks a lot like caustics. I can literally feel the texture with my fingertips, and that also means that if I want to put this tablet in a case, then there will be gaps in between this texture, so dust might get in. Holding the tablet though is actually very ergonomic. There is enough bezel to go around so that my thumb can rest on the front of the tablet without accidentally touching the screen, which is something that I truly appreciate in terms of ergonomics. And speaking of the screen, I think this is also rather acceptable for a tablet of this caliber. It's a 10.36-inch IPS LCD screen with a resolution of 2000 by 1200. And while the display doesn't look as vibrant as many other tablets, our color meter reports that this tablet can cover about 90% of sRGB color gamut. It's not the best, but it's acceptable. As for the maximum brightness, it's more or less the same as many other laptops that we have reviewed here on this channel, and it can go up to about 330 nits maximum, which is definitely not enough even if you want to use this tablet indoors right beside a window. To have a proper video watching experience, we also need to have good speakers. What OPPO claims is that this tablet does have Dolby Atmos, so I'll just let you listen to an audio sample here. With that in mind, how does this tablet actually perform? Well, it comes with the Snapdragon 680 chipset, and from what I've tried from many other devices that uses this exact same chipset, it's actually pretty good. If you're considering playing games like Genshin Impact, then you technically still can. It won't be consistently at 30 FPS even at the lowest graphical settings, but I'll consider it to be generally playable, but that depends on your level of tolerance. As for the battery life, this tablet does come with a 7100 mAh battery, and it can last for about 12 hours in our PCMark battery life test at 100 nits of brightness. And tablets generally consume a lot more power because of its massive display, and that is especially true for IPS LCD screens because the backlight needs to have more LEDs to ensure equal brightness all around the parts of the screen. Then when it comes to the charging time, well, if you want to charge this tablet quickly, then you're out of luck because charger that is included is only an 18-watt charger, and I think that is kind of out of character for OPPO, the company that pioneered proprietary fast charging standards and had been touting the horns of fast charging for years already. With that said, the OPPO Pad Air took about 1 hour and 20 minutes to charge from 15 to 100% of battery. Since this is also the company's first ever tablet, how is the software experience? What did OPPO do to ColorOS to make it work better on a larger display like this one? Well, nothing much actually. From what I can find out, there's only a navigational button option to park all the buttons either to the left side or the right side, and there's also a little button to quickly switch between these two positions. It definitely wouldn't affect you if you're using gesture navigations though. And surprisingly, there's no bloatware within this tablet, like the app market alongside with the hot games and hot apps are just not present here. I do wish that OPPO will do this for the Reno and Find series as well. Just get rid of all of those bloatware, give them away. With that said, the OPPO Pad Air is starting at only 1099 ringgit, and I actually think that the OPPO Pad Air is much better than its competition at this price range. So good job there, especially on the company's first ever tablet. So that's it. That's all we have to share with you. And if you have any questions about this tablet, do leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.